Real people, real cases. This is Verdict Watch.
All right, I do see Mr. Brown back. Mr. Brown, we've had some contact from Mr. DeMoss, and he's with us on Zoom now. I've told him that I would take off the order to show cause. He apologized for appearing late. He's here now for sentencing. Are you still prepared to proceed, Mr. Brown?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This was a plea to illegal entry, which was done on June the 12th, and we adjourned it for today's hearing. Ms. Brucker, is there any victim or other information that you want to bring me at this time?
We made contact with two of the victims and informed them of today. I don't see that they're here today, so I think we can just go forward.
All right. Is there any allocution that you wish to make, Ms. Brucker?
I just note for the court, the situation was Mr. DeMoss went into a trailer that he did not have permission to go in. According to their police report, the landlord had previously told him not to go in there. The other thing I would note is that Mr. DeMoss was previously convicted of a larceny from a different trailer in the same neighborhood. So he has a history of going into these residences where he's not supposed to be. This time in this particular case, he didn't steal anything or anything like that, which is why he was charged with unlawful entry, not home invasion. But just a continued pattern of behavior. His larceny in a building charge was from 2023, so not that long ago. He did serve jail on that. And then we're right back here with this. So I would ask the court, just given his criminal history, to impose some upfront jail on this case, place him on probation for a period of time to ensure that he's following the law and following other conditions. There does not appear to be any restitution on this case. We don't have any requests. So that's all I have.
All right. Mr. DeMoss, I'm now going to hear from your lawyer, and then I'll hear from you as well about anything that you want to tell me. So, Mr. Brown, allocution.
Your Honor, Mr. DeMoss does have some criminal history. I did speak with him, I'm sorry, I represented him on the 2023 case. There was restitution paid in full on that matter. Are you still working, Mr. DeMoss?
Yes, I am.
That is what I thought. He is currently working, Your Honor. He did work for the landlord there, I believe. He thought he heard some things. He just went in to check. I don't know all of the details there, but this is, again, it's a 90-day misdemeanor. Nothing was stolen. Nothing was taken. There wasn't any damage to the building. So for that reason, I would ask the court to maybe consider fines and costs. And if the court is going to impose any jail time, I would ask the court to hold that in abeyance.
All right, Mr. DeMoss, you have the right to give me information that you want me to have prior to sentencing as well. So is there anything that you want me to know?
Yes, Your Honor. I just started a second job actually today. And so I currently have a full-time job and also have a second part-time job. And I'm able to pay fines and costs and stuff like that. However, like going to jail or something like that would be something that would really put a dent in all of that. Of course, I would absolutely be terminated from both jobs.
Can you tell me why you're going into these houses and looking for stuff to take?
I was not looking for anything to take, Your Honor. I'd actually worked on this house previously for landlord, and what this current instance, what happened is I actually went into the house because I knocked on the door, nobody was there, and the dog was in the front yard. So I took the dog, put him back into the house, and obviously I did not have permission to go in there. And so I went in there just kind of like as a wellness check. But like my landlord said, if that ever happens again, what I'm to do is I'm to call the police and have them come over and do a wellness check.
You understand why that's required?
Yes, because that is an officer of the court. And I'm not an officer of the court, and I have a past criminal history that would likely point to something nefarious being done.
Exactly. People have the right to not have other citizens going in their house, number one. And they certainly don't want somebody else going in that's got a history of stealing stuff, number two. And then you've got other criminal history that makes it probably unhealthy for you to be found in other people's homes, right?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
I got to tell you, you're right on the cusp of me when I'm looking at your criminal history, and I'm hearing what the prosecutor is telling me. You're right on the cusp of going to jail today. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
It could go either way, is what I'm telling you. I haven't made up my mind yet. So why should I not send you to jail today?
Because, Your Honor, sending me to jail is going to put not only I will lose both my jobs, and I'll just be sitting in jail and will not be able to pay fines, costs, or anything like that. I recognize that what I did was improper, and that I should have gotten a hold of the proper authorities and let them know first to do a wellness check versus me just taking it on my own volition and going in there. And that was the wrong thing for me to do. And there's not going to be an instance of this occurring again, because next time I'm just going to call the sheriff's department and be like, hey, this, and this is going on. My name is this, and could you guys check on it? And that's what I should have done initially.
All right, Mr. DeMoss, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not really
Thank you,
sure
Your
why
Honor.
I'm not really sure why I'm doing that. Probably because you showed up today, even though you were late, and you apologized. So you've got at least a decent attitude about what you're supposed to be doing. That probably more than anything is the reason you're not going to jail today. I got to tell you this though, if there's even any single small screw up on in the future, my instinct is just send you to jail, period. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
All right, I'm going to put you on probation for 180 days just to make sure that I can monitor you. There's a $75 crime victim fee, justice assessment of $50, court costs of $200, a fine of $100, a local charge of $15, and the probation time period will cost you $180 for probation. Let me add all that up for you. That's $620. You can pay that over the course of probation. You can perform community service work in lieu of some of those fines and costs at the discretion of the probation department. I'm going to say no consumption or possession of alcohol or drugs while you're on probation, no entrance into a bar or business where alcohol is served by the glass.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I currently work at Tim's Pub and Little Caesars. While Little Caesars does not serve alcohol, alcohol by the glass is served at Tim's Pub.
I'll add no entrance except for work purposes.
Understood.
So you can go to work there, but you can't go to dine there or to engage in drinking there.
Understood.
Thank you for bringing that to my attention, though. You work 5 days a week?
I work 7 days a week.
What's your schedule?
Pretty much Sunday to Saturday, 9 a.m. till around 11 p.m. One job I work at 9 a.m. and the other job I work in the afternoon.
I'm still gonna impose 3 days work camp. You'll have to take some time off in order to do that. I need you to give something back to the community for what you've been taking away when you're doing these criminal acts. So 3 days work camp. Any questions about your sentence?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Brown, anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Brooker, anything?
Your Honor.
All right, that's all for today then. Thank you. Good luck to you, Mr. DeMoss.
Thanks for watching Verdict Watch. New court drama every day. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a case. Leave a comment with your thoughts. We're watching too.